Alexandra McLennan. A 2021 graduate of St. Mary's University, Alex earned her degree in engineering science pre-med concentration while balancing the responsibilities of a student athlete. Alex was a pitcher on our softball team, and it was here at St. Mary's that a passion for medicine, research, and service first took root, supported by a community of faculty and staff mentors who championed her development. Her journey to research began during her freshman year and quickly grew, leading her to present award-winning biomedical research across the country and engage with thought leaders in science and medicine. Alex is an MD candidate at the Baylor College of Medicine. And if that was not enough, she recently received a Master's of Bioengineering in the Global Medical Innovation Program at Rice University. Alex is committed to global medical innovation, and she's driven to contribute to the future of healthcare by designing technologies that are both impactful and equitable. St. Mary's University community, which means all of us, please join me in welcoming Alexandra McLennan to share her thoughts with us.
Good morning, everyone. I should start off first by saying thank you so much. It's an incredible honor to be here today, and I'm deeply grateful to President Mirabellas and the rest of the St. Mary's community for inviting me back to speak. This place means the world to me, and it feels very full circle to stand here years after sitting exactly where you are, now with the chance to welcome the next generation of rattlers. My name is Alexandra McLennan. As President Mirabellas said, I graduated in 2021 with a degree in engineering science pre-med. Played softball here all 4 years, and now I'm in my final year of medical school. Not too long ago, I was invited to give a keynote at an event in Austin honoring 30 of the most successful under 30. They asked me to speak about my research, my experience presenting at national and international conferences, and the inventions I've helped to develop, some of which are now patented and in clinical development at top institutions like MD Anderson. While all that sounds impressive on paper, none of it would have been possible without the support of my St. Mary's family. The people here believed in me before the world ever knew my name, and they invested in me before I had anything to prove. Now let's go back in time. Freshman year, I had just left home for the first time, like many of you. I remember feeling this mix of excitement and underlying panic. I was eager to compete, to study big ideas, but I also remember looking at my schedule that first semester and thinking, these are all college-level classes. What if I'm not cut out for this? I didn't have a clear plan. I knew I liked medicine, engineering, asking why, pulling things apart. I had a million questions and zero answers, and I really didn't know who I was becoming yet. What I found at St. Mary's, and what I hope you find, is that this is a place where you're allowed to figure it out. You don't have to show up as a finished product. You just have to be open to growing and open to letting people in along the way. I remember listening to President Mirabellas, Dean at the time, give the same speech when I was in your seat. And something about it made me feel like I had already belonged, like I had just stepped into something bigger than myself. A few days later, I met my wonderful academic advisor, Dr. Bauman Razai, who's been with me since the beginning, spending hours helping me navigate everything from career questions to life decisions. But it wasn't just him. Nearly every professor I had at St. Mary's created that space. They challenged me, yes, but they also empowered me and gave me room to explore who I was and what I was capable of. That same first week, I joined my teammates and other new students for Continuing the Heritage, volunteering at San Antonio SBCA. I didn't know most of the people there, but we were doing something good together. And I remember this quiet, overwhelming sense of rightness. It was then when I knew I was in the right place with the right people, learning the right things. Of course, the hard parts came too, as they will for you. Junior year, I hit my limit. I was traveling constantly for softball, sometimes only in town for a day or two, juggling upper-level engineering classes, conducting lab research at UT Health San Antonio, studying for the MCAT, trying to find time for full-length practice exams, all the while trying to be a present friend, decent teammate, and a functioning individual. I truly felt like I was sinking. And just when I started to wonder if I could keep going, help continued to show up for me in small, unexpected ways. One staff member in the Bloom Library introduced me to Zoom. This was pre-COVID, before it became a global thing, and suggested that I ask professors to record their lectures so I could keep up while traveling. Not a single professor hesitated. Some even asked me how to use it, so we had a quick crash course, but all of them happily adapted to help me stay afloat. Brother Tim, my chemistry professor, would wait up for us after away games, sometimes as late as 9, 10 p.m., just to give us the lesson that we had missed for the day. Dr. Mike Lakoki helped me rearrange my entire schedule one semester, and others built online exams and assignments that I could take on the road. It wasn't just accommodation, it was belief. And that kind of support is not universal, but it is St. Mary's. I share all of this with you because I want you to feel how deeply this place believes in you, and how much the community here matters. That's one of the 4 values that helped shape me during my time here. Values that aren't just printed in the mission statement, but are lived out every single day. Community, faith, adaptation, and service. Faith to me means trusting the doors that close are pointing you towards something better. And I say that as someone who has seen the back of many doors. You may not always know what's coming next, but you will get through it, and it may lead to something more meaningful than you ever expected. Adaptation allows you to stay flexible when life reroutes you, to keep moving forward with hope, even when things don't go to plan. Service is the through line in my life, yes, as a provider and engineer, but also as a human being. Sometimes service means developing better systems for patients in rural Brazil who otherwise would have to walk hours for care. Other times, it's as simple as listening, checking in, making someone feel seen. That's what St. Mary's taught me. You don't have to wait to matter, and you don't have to be perfect to be helpful. And here's something else I wish someone had told me clearly when starting out, especially in the world we live in today. Be present. Really present. College is one of the few times in your life where your only job is to learn, to ask questions, explore big ideas, and grow without needing all the answers. That's rare. That's a gift. And there are no expectations except that you try. So put the phone down sometimes, look up, engage, take advantage of the space you're in and the people around you, and be here fully for these next 4 years. And if there's anything I hope you walk away with today, it's this. You're never alone. The people here, your professors, your classmates, this whole St. Mary's family, they want to help you when you need it, so let them. You will feel overwhelmed sometimes. That's part of it. Try not to panic. Try to find some beauty in the mess. Take small steps towards becoming the person you want to become. Don't chase overnight transformations. Aim for 1% better. One conversation, one decision, 1 hour at a time. I heard this earlier, but I'd love to reiterate it. Say yes to the things that scare you. Fail, learn, fail again, share what you've learned, and keep going. Say yes to new hobbies, clubs, and organizations. You may find your family within the family. I got lucky for softball, and for the athletes here, you've already got a built-in team. But for others, it might be a chess club, the Marianist Leadership Program, robotics, and art society. Just lean in, try something. You never know what might shape you. Dream big and challenge yourself. Some of my proudest moments came after long stretches of struggle, like climbing a mountain, exhausted, unsure, but finally reaching the summit to find a view more beautiful than I imagined. You're capable of that too. And lastly, in a world that often feels divided, noisy, and heavy, choose to be the bridge. Be the light, be the hope. You have the chance to represent not just yourself, but your family, your heritage, your community, whatever makes you, you. Give people the benefit of the doubt and love everyone that you meet. And remember, the best way to become your truest self is to give of yourself. Welcome to St. Mary's. You belong here.
Wow. Thank you, Alex. That was inspiration at its best. Alex, I'm confident that our new students, actually, all of us, will embrace your words of wisdom and advice as we begin our studies or go about our days here at St. Mary's.